Well, hello my friends, and welcome back to the bench. Today we are introducing my all-new paint, Blackened Blue 2. And this is a urethane, airbrush ready, pre-thinned, ready to go paint. This is 2 ounces. I decided to go with a larger bottle for a better value compared to the Prism Blue Black from Guy and a couple others. You get a much smaller jar and much more cost. It's tough to get a jar of that Gaia for under 20 bucks at the current time, if you can even find one. But luckily for you guys, manufactured in the US where I am located, so as this sells, I can replenish it and within a matter of a week or so. So, great news. It's a beautiful color. It's a really close match to the Gaia Prism is what I was looking for. I'm working on a whole new lineup of paints. Same idea as this pearlized color, but they're also going to be for backing for candy colors. It's a dual purpose paint, but I stumbled upon this pigments that the company showed me, and it kind of matched the Gaia really close. So I says, you know what, we'll make this a standalone, and then next week I'm going to start work on that next batch of paints that are like this but are all full colored and really nice paints. Before we go any further, I want to let you guys know the Swallowtail is back in stock. The 3rd batch is in. A bunch have sold already, and the 4th batch is also scheduled to release by the end of the week. So we finally have good current stock. If you guys haven't gotten yours yet, now's the time. Also, the fan cap is now in stock, and here's how they come packed. It's for the 0.5 needle that comes with the Swallowtail. So if you want a fan cap with it, these are now in stock. If you missed out on the first batch, it took a while to get these done, but they're finally in. Also, these are also back in stock. The link below for those. But let's go ahead. This is going to be a simple video. We're just going to shoot a spoon or two, and then I'll show you the results, and then we'll put the link below where you guys can get it. It's at Gundam Pros. They've been good friends to me, so I let them have this, my paint line's exclusive. So, shake well, clean with lacquer thinner. You're going to use any lacquer thinner. Let me show you. You're going to clean it with that, clean strip. I get this at Home Depot or Lowe's. That's what you're going to clean out your airbrush with. And they are pre-thinned, as you can see. You want to shake them up. Let me get my heavy shaker's on the bottom. My Typhoon paint shaker is really heavy. That's below. This is my 4Es, and you're going to want to oops, we are off. Man, this thing's heavy. You're going to want to shake it up until you can see the paint on the bottom. I'll show you what I mean. There is a shaker ball inside. Actually, it's shaped like a little flying saucer, which is pretty nice. I'm going to flip it over. Okay, I'll show you what I mean by you can see the paint at the bottom. There it is. That's all the pigment is off the bottom. You want to shake it right up until when you start to airbrush. Oh, let me get this out of the way. This is a 4Es. When I say 4Es, it is actually 4Es. I use this paint shaker every day along with my Typhoon from Typhoon Painting. And I use both of those every single day. So, there we go. These are in a brand new 2-ounce jar, a square shape. I do like. Not crazy about the labels. They were offset, and they went around the corner here, and I told them to move it over a few notches, and they didn't get the message in time. So these first batch of labels seem to be a little off, which upsets me. I need everything perfect. It's just how I am. But it looks like it's just going to be moved over a couple of spaces, but it doesn't interfere with it. You can see it right there. Airbrush ready, pre-thin urethane. Best results over black. I'm going to show it to you over gloss black, flat black, well, primer black, and gunmetal. This is my Titans primer. Oh, let's flip it over. Gunmetal primer. Look at that. Perfect. So we'll see how it looks over that. And then that's all. Then I'll come back to the bench here, and we're going to I'll show you the results. The primary look of it is that Gaia Prism Blue Black, that nice deep blue. I've had the name Blackened Blue probably 2 years before the Prism Blue even came out in my original enamel line. So I like the name Blackened Blue. It really matches the name. And because that's a whole different paint, I decided to call it Blackened Blue 2. That's why you see the 2, as there's already a Blackened Blue in my other enamel lineup. So for this, we're going to use the Swallowtail. You can use the 0.3, the 0.2. You can use any size with this paint. This will be the 0.5 we will use for this one. And yeah, I've tested it with a smaller needle, and it flows really well. So you're not going to have a problem at all. It's an extremely durable paint. Most of the industry has switched to urethanes now. So, and I can see why. They're very durable. You can put anything on top of them, any kind of paint. And it's just an awesome paint. So we're going to go ahead and let me show you one more thing. Use my respirator on this. These don't really smell that bad, but when the stronger auto paints I use, any of my solvent paints, I use this. You guys don't see me with this on because I'm behind the camera, but this is my respirator. And listen, this is under 20 bucks. This Rhino, oh, there's the logo right there. The Rhino, oh, the compressor just kicked in. It fits beautifully. My glasses fit right here. So there's no interference with my face. And but when I speak, it's your mouth is obviously covered up, but you guys should use this respirator. I will put a link below. I believe I got it on Amazon, and I think it was 18 bucks or something. It just fits beautifully. It's got the round adapter for the back of your head, so it sits comfortable. It's a really good piece. These come off and you can replace them. The filter's inside, and it's there it is. Really comfortable, really cost effective, works awesome. All right, let's put that back here. All right, let's grab the Swallowtail. Let's grab our spoons, shake up our paint, head over to the booth. You notice the new cap. These are sealed when you get them, like a soda bottle. As a matter of fact, I'll go ahead and show you now. There it is. Hold it. There we go. So there you go. They come in sealed now, and nice wide open mouth of the bottle, which is awesome to get if you're going to pour it or if you're going to use your eyedropper. Anyway, let's head over to the booth, my paste spray booth, which is this away, and let's spray some of this on. Then we'll go over the results on the bench, and then we'll let you know when it's available, which will be just as this video is posting. So let's head over to the booth right now. Let's get started. All right, here we are at the booth. We are loaded up. Let's get started. Beautiful color. Check it out. All right. I got the compressor on 20 psi. I heard it kick in, so I wanted to look down and see where we are. We are at 20 psi. Let's go with this flat black or primer black. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful color. When they sent me the pigments for testing, and I put this in, and I says, oh, I think I see something I've been searching for. This is the gunmetal, so this is a really transparent blue, and it really does need the black behind it, but I'm going to show you. We're going to flash this off, meaning we're going to dry it, so there's no paint coming out. I'm just hitting it with air. What we're going to do is I'm going to show you this over the silver, and I'm going to put some candy on top. And the candy on top is what started this whole paint discovery here. What happened was I'm working on a new paint line that's also, it's a pearl, and you can also put candy on top, and it looks like, you know, it's a chrome underneath. It's a dual purpose colors that I've been working on. But when I saw this pigment come through from the company, I just went ahead and I made this its own color. It's its own standalone paint. So that's why the other, excuse me, the other lineup is coming out soon. But this was the purpose of the other lineup. You see the blue starting to come through now? See it? So the other line will be more like this. And on top of it, you can put a candy. So dual purpose, meaning you can leave it alone like this. You can just leave it alone, or you put a candy on top. Then that's what we're going to do. I'm trying to see if there's anything else to paint. Hold on. No, I think we're good. I thought there was something behind me. I was going to try it over gray, but I think this is close to the gray, so we'll let that stand as it is. Yeah, I'm going to clean this out. We'll go back to the bench, and I'll show you everything as it dries. It looks a little different as it dries. It gets to that, almost like that Gaia look, that semi-gloss. Look at that. Oh, it's beautiful. All right, so we're going to clean this out, and it cleans out really easy. I'll grab some lacquer thinner right now. There we go. Let's get these spoons out of the way so we don't get any thinner on them. There we go. And I'm going to cover up the front. A little blowback. And you can see the blue coming through. I mean, I didn't clear all the paint out. You know, I'm showing you guys how to clean it. And that's it. You're going to dump out the dirty paint. Get another pass of lacquer thinner in it. And you're good to go. The airbrush really cleans itself really well. And there's the polished cup, which really also lends itself really good for cleaning it out easily. So anyway, let's let those paints dry. It'll be a few minutes before I see you guys back at the bench. Of course, it'll be half a second for you guys. But we'll let these paints dry. We'll go over them. Then we're going to come back here and we're going to spray some candy on one of them. All right, here we are back at the bench. And yeah, results are awesome. These, look at these blues. One's flat black, this one, and this one is the gloss, so I guess not much of a difference. It's going to have that semi-gloss look to it. But an absolutely beautiful color. This is its look. It's over black is how it should be. It should go over a primer or some kind of a base. It can spray directly on metal. It's a urethane, so it's a really durable paint. It can go on metal also. And here it is over the gunmetal. Here is the gunmetal, and here it is the blue on top. Very nice. Here it is over gray. This is I get a bunch of kits, and I use it for testing paints quickly. And this whole top was gray primer, and I just sprayed a few layers, let it dry, hit another layer because it's really, really transparent. But this is it over the gunmetal. This is it over the gray. So what we're going to do is we're going to spray some of this clear blue from Tamiya. I picked any blue I had. I'm going to spray that right on top. And that was the birth of this in the first place. I'm working on a whole lineup of colors kind of like this, reds, greens, blues, and but it ends up looking like this. But when you put a candy on top, it looks like you put silver underneath. So you can have two kinds of paint in one jar. But I already got this ready to go. I pre-thinned it. So we're going to go back to the booth now. And we're going to shoot some candy on top of this, which was the gunmetal base. And I'll show you that look. So let's head back to the booth and candy this baby up. All right, back at the booth. We got the candy. Oh, there we go. I call it candy. It's clear blue. Tamiya clear blue. And this is over my paint over the gunmetal. Check that out. You can stop right there. That is beautiful. Awesome. And you end up with this beautiful candy blue. Yeah, look at that. So this is what started the whole thing. I was coming up with a candy base that can be used, you know, as its own without putting candy on top. And it's just beautiful. Anyway, let's head back to the bench and let's wrap this up. All right, guys, I got the results, but wait till you see what I did. I shot the candy on top of the just the regular way it looks. So this is the candy we did in the screen on video. This is on top of on the gunmetal. Let's see if I got another one here. I thought I had one over the gunmetal. I should have kept one, but this is my paint over the gunmetal, then candy on top. Beautiful. And I shot the candy blue. I call it candy, but it's clear blue over this, and got this. Yeah, look at that. Wow, look at that. So that is that was the purpose of this paint line, which is coming up very soon. The whole line is to have it so you can spray anything on top of it, or leave it alone. So you know, you leave it alone, you're getting this. You're spraying the clear, you're getting this. And but it's going to be more pearl looking, the colors. This ended up being more like the exact look of the Gaia Prism Blue Black, which I know is a color we all want, and I can't get enough of it. It's just beautiful. To actually find the actual formula of it was awesome, because it's so hard to find. If it was readily available, I would have moved on. But the new paint line will be blues, greens, reds, yellows, and orange. I got all kinds of colors, and you can spray them and leave them alone. You know, leave it alone. Beautiful pearl red. On top of it, you put a clear, and it's end up with a beautiful candy color effect, as if it was over a chrome. And so that is going to be the lineup. But here it is. Check it out. This is the color. This is it with blue on top. This is the gunmetal with my color and blue on top. But this is it straight up over gray. And that's about the lightest you're going to want to get, because it's so transparent you're going to actually lose it, you know. But there you go. That is it. That's the paint. I will put a link below. It is available right now. We only got in about 65 or 70 bottles, and I want to double that. But they told me within the week they can reorder it all. So if you guys see it sells out, I think it's going to sell out. It's going to be back in stock right away, and I can have a steady flow. And while that comes back into stock, I will be working next week on the whole lineup of colors, and very excited for that. And thank you guys so much. Anyway, guys, and if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. We're trying to get those numbers up to 100,000 subscribers. Like the video. It helps a lot with the algorithm. And leave a comment if you have any questions. And also, below this video in the description, I will put a link to my Swallowtail airbrush, where the fan cap is also available. And a link, of course, will be to my new paint line, as well as my Patreon channel. If you guys want to join, we're having a lot of fun over there on the channel. I spray all kinds of samples and answer your questions directly over there. Anyway, guys, thank you so much. Have a great rest of your weekend. God bless you all. You guys are absolutely the best subscribers I've ever could imagine. And words can't tell you guys how much I appreciate all you guys have done for the channel. Anyway, I hope you guys love this paint as much as I do. And let me know if you guys get it. And we will see you in the next video.